Hey guys, welcome back to Yewb Rediscovers Hearthstone. This is the second thing I'm recording today. What a very exciting time to be alive. And I have kind of come to terms with the fact I'm never going to be able to play aggro. So I'm going to be making a control deck. We've tried Control Priest, we've tried Control Warrior, and we've tried Control Druid. I don't like Control Paladin. I'm tempted to try Handlock. But you know, I think I need to get some practice in with a class that I really intend to play for the next season, I guess, for the next month. So I'm gonna go Druid. Sorry, that's absolutely correct. Druid, yes. Now then, in the interest of full disclosure, and I'm aware some people might not be happy with this, I have downloaded a piece of software called Hearthstone Deck Tracker, which is a popular thing that apparently a lot of people use these days, that basically tracks your win rates with certain decks and things like that. It also provides an overlay, which I don't believe you can see, because it's capturing the Hearthstone window directly. This overlay doesn't give you any additional information, but it does work out percentages of a particular card being drawn or things like that. I'll try it out for this video. If I feel like it's giving me too much of an unfair advantage, I may stop. Obviously, you guys feel free to let me know what you think in the comments. And if people overwhelmingly think it's really cheap or don't like it, then I'm more than happy to get rid of it. And I may just make that decision myself. But for now, we're going to try this video with this with an overlay. So we need a really good, solid ramp druid deck, I think. I need to stop fucking around and just get down to some serious business, because Hearthstone is serious business. Let's turn it down a little bit on my end. Right, 2 Wraths, 2 Wild Growth, 2 Innovate, 2 Donasis Aspirant. I'm going through and picking all the cards that I know are kind of auto-includes straight away. I really like Mire Keeper. I think that's fantastic. Keeper of the Grove, I'll take 1 for now. 2 swipes, of course. 2 Druids of the Claw, yeah. Might take a Nourish. That might be a terrible idea. I'm going to take Aviana. Ancient of War, 1 Ancient of Law. Because Ancient of Law is not bad, but nowhere near as good as it used to be. Now, what do we need? We need 2s, perhaps? Do I take Thalnos? Thalnos is a fun utility card, but not really the kind of thing we're looking for here, I don't think. Yeah, I'm still not quite up on, like, I still haven't quite remembered all of the cards in this game. Not sure I even really ever knew most of them. Hang on a sec. Yes, this is a standard deck. Good, that's what I was looking for. So I'll take Harvest Golem. I mean, Harvest Golem is slightly better in Druid, I think. But is it good enough? Probably not. I do need 3s, though. I think 3s are probably going to turn out to be quite important. Silverhand Regent? No, maybe not. Maybe not. I suppose they shouldn't be that important. Do I need card draw? I mean, I've got Nourish and I've got Ancient of Law. That's probably going to be enough for now. We shall see. I'm kind of almost treating this like an arena deck, because I'm only capable of doing one thing, and that's arena. Hungry Dragon. Don't tempt me, man. Don't tempt me. It's solid. I happen to really like Hungry Dragon. I think it's a fantastic card. Azure Drake? I'll take a BGH before I forget. I may come back for Azure Drake. It's a great card, of course. Everyone loves it. Harrison. Psychotron might be okay. I've seen it run a little bit in Constructed. Now I can see which is a strange card. It's quite tempting to take 2 of those and then just run loads of 8 and 9 cost cards, but I don't know if it'll get that much value, and if I don't draw it, then I'm fucked. I'll take Harrison for now. I've got a lot more ramp than I'm used to, because last time I played there was no Mire Keeper, I didn't run Nourish, so I'm expecting quite a bit of ramp going on here. Kodo is tempting. Maybe not that tempting. I think I need a couple more 2s, honestly. Maybe I do take Thalnos? I'll try it. I mean, Thalnos is really bad. Worst case scenario, you cycle it in the late game, really. I don't know, I just don't like any of these cards. To take Power of the Wild? I'll take a Mark of the Wild, maybe. I'll take 2 Mark of the Wild. I know that used to be a really huge deal. Druid of the Saber? Yeah, I'll take 2 of those. And now we're just looking at big cards, I think. Can't take Boom, unfortunately. Chromagus is kind of tempting. I can't remember what Ragnaros's hero power is. I can't remember what this card is really good for. So you know what, let's try it out. Might be terrible. Might be amazing. Yeah? Gotta think positive. Might be amazing. I've gone off the rails here a little bit and just started picking cards that look fun. How dare I have fun with this game? Chromagus? Chromagus? Really? No? Oh, what's the legendary I was thinking of? Oh, you can't use it. It's Kel'Thuzad. Can't use it. It's from Naxxramas, obviously. Nefarian could be fun. Most of these cards probably won't stick in the deck, but I'm just picking cards that are fun, to be honest, and you can fucking shoot me if you don't like it. Ram. No. And let's try some Constructed. I could still, even with, you know, a couple of hours of play over the next few days, I could easily make like rank 13 or 14. Assuming that I'm good enough, I'm just saying I've got time. Obviously that is quite a big assumption. Just noticed my mic nearly came unplugged from the wall there. That could have been horrendous, but the light didn't go off, so I'm going to assume that my voice has been accurately captured there. Okay, so keep Wild Growth, keep Innovate, obviously. Dump the rest, yeah. Easy mulligan. Okay. So. Okay, we're up against wow. So we shall coin Darnassus Aspirant there. Obviously, best case scenario, my Darnassus Aspirant just kills the Goldshire Footman. It took far too long to articulate that thought. So I have just Wild Growth here, I think. May end up not getting value out of the Aspirant, unfortunately. Never mind. Okay. Ah, that's not gone well. Never mind. 4 9-cost minions and it innovates. Jesus. Alright, Water Elemental isn't that scary right now. Gotta just play Thalnos and hit him, right? No two ways about it, unfortunately. Okay. That's fine. I mean, I am behind, but my hand is just ridiculous. Alright. Wild Growth, there's no point wrathing. So I guess next turn I like innovate Aviana into maybe Majordomo Executus. I still don't know what that is. I still have no idea what this is going to do for me. Okay. I think I have to put on that pressure. Oh, okay, I'm going to innovate Aviana into Ysera there. Not huge threats on their own, although they are pretty sizable, obviously, but... Oh, dear me. Yeah, Ysera's really going to put in some work for me there, I think. Next turn, I mean... I could play my hand out. That might actually be the right thing to do. If Aviana lives, which she probably won't. Polymorph Ysera, that's fair enough. I'm just going to twat Aviana in the face, no doubt. That's okay. She got some value. She stalled the game out a little bit, which really is what I want to do. And I still have Ysera Awakens. Do I have Swipe? Oh, no Swipe. So it's Naughty Kraken, isn't it? That value is ridiculous. It's really, really strong. It's one of those cards that looks a bit like, what? when you first see it, but turns out very quickly to be really, really good. Right. I mean, I don't want to Ysera Awakens that. Do I just Major Domo? Do I Ysera Awakens anyway? Do I Nourish? Nourish can't be right. If I Nourish, I'm locked into, well, drawing something that I play, I suppose. No, that might be okay. Yeah, let's do it. Druid of the Claw, Dionysus Aspirant, Harrison Jones. Not really what I wanted to see, if I'm honest. But Druid of the Claw will at least protect my Naughty Kraken for a little while. I'm not too worried about Thaurissan. Maybe I should be. Yeah. Is this just Freeze Mage? Yeah, it took him a little while to get around that. Oh dear. Now what then? Now bloody what, mate? I could just YOLO it. I don't want to do that. 5 damage to all characters except Ysera, which is obviously everything here, so that's going to put me on 7.
My magic will take
yeah.
you apart.
Jesus, alright, calm down. Not what I wanted to do, really, but Thaurissan is starting to scare me. Another Druid of the Claw's fine. Maya Keeper summons a 2/2. And we still have a really, really strong board here. Flame Strike would wreck me. Double Fireball would destroy me entirely, obviously. Double Fireball is very scary. Onyxia! Man! I don't have any swipes. Oh no, I have 1 swipe left, sorry. What do I want to do here? Druid of the Claw. Okay, so I trade that pretty much straight away. I think I have to Druid of the Claw. I don't know if this is the kind of deck that's going to run... what even am I thinking of? Double... No, I must run Double Fireball. Yeah, it's got to run Double Fireball, there's no question there. Yeah, so I'm not particularly worried about his health. because I'm playing the long game. I'm playing the control game here. I'm not really remotely worried about about his health. When he runs out of cards, he'll lose, whether he's on 30 or 3. Oh god, it's me. Shit.
A natural mistake.
There's no sorry emote. I really thought I'd click that. This new damned overlay is hiding my end turn button. I think I am going to get rid of it. It feels like it's giving me too much information, and I feel a little bit uncomfortable with that. Then again, I'm perfectly open to comments if you guys want to let me know if you prefer it or not. I will take that on board. Alright, this guy's deck is not great. I mean, Iron for Grizzly. I feel like I'm in Arena. This is quite scary, though. Add 2 random spells to your hand from your opponent's class. That's good. I mean, sort of like an 8/8 for 9, draw 2 cards. I'll do that now. I haven't got any taunts or anything, so I have to bank on this being good, but I don't know whether it is or not. Oh, it's a Deathrattle. Shit. Okay. I didn't realise that was a Deathrattle. I should have done. It's stated very clearly in the card text. We live and learn. Blizzard is really bad for me. I mean, I might just lose here. I lose to Frostbolt. Okay, I don't die yet. But I will die soon, no doubt. BGH is useless for me. Does Ragnaros have health? If Ragnaros has health, then I have to do this. Which is not something I wanted to do. Yes, I have 8 health now. 8 health. Deal 8 damage to a random enemy. Yeah. Fuck it. Fuck it, right? So Ysera Awakens saves my life. Leaves me on 3. I'm still in this. I am still in this. I could win this. It's unlikely, but it's maybe possible. Oh, fuck, man. Fucking balls. Druid of the Saber. That is not what I wanted right now. Oh, dude. I have to hit it. Okay, I hit it. I like that. That's really cool. So it's going to be Harrison and Druid of the Saber. His hero power obviously has a 1 in 3 chance of killing me outright. But then if it doesn't, my hero power has a 1 in whatever chance of killing him outright. But it's a moot point. GG. Beautiful. Oh man, I ain't even mad. Alright. Bear with me 2 goddamn seconds. There we go. I have got rid of the overlay that I was using. It's sort of... I feel weird talking about it because it's not visible on the recording. I'm just recording... it's a direct window capture from Hearthstone, obviously, rather than recording the monitor that it's on. But I would feel weirder not mentioning it. Because it feels like... If you don't mention it, it feels like cheating, right? But I have got rid of it.
I must protect the one. Nature must be preserved.
I mean, if you guys did want to see it, if there was a kind of a general positive feeling about it, then I could definitely work out a way to get it to display in game and have that, or to display on the recordings and have that be part of the video. But I feel like it's probably going to be generally frowned upon. I don't know, man. Haven't even talked about this hand. More Cthulhu. There seem to be loads of Cthulhu decks, but I don't think I've ever actually had my ass kicked by one. I'll throw Thalmos out. It's good for cycling. But yeah, this isn't the greatest starting hand. That is actually a very positive result for me. Because he spent his entire turn 2 on killing it, so I'm happy with that. No innovation. No innovation, boy. It's an authentic pirate accent. Hope you're happy with it. Sure. Do I swipe? If I play a 2-2 and a 3-3, they just die. If I swipe, I stop his Cthulhu getting too huge, but I don't think it's a huge problem to get it. Yeah, I don't think it's a huge problem to have an extra couple of points on that Cthulhu. So I'll gain an empty mana crystal. Hopefully he'll probably run his 3-4 into the 3-3, and that then means that maybe next turn swipe is good. It's really my only goal is to make swipe great again. Wrath is a shame. I was hoping that wouldn't happen. I mean, obviously, it being on 4 health and it being on 1 health, they're both good for swipe, but what now? His Cthulhu could get fucking massive. I could turn that into a 4-5. And I should turn that into a 4-5. Do I swipe after that? No, I don't think there's any need. Maybe this is the game where I get my ass handed to me by my underestimation of Cthulhu. It just seems to be a lot of work to make it happen, and it dies kind of immediately to most. Most decks have some way of dealing with it.
It was your fault.
Wow! Naturalize? Is that a thing? I mean, sure. Doesn't feel like that should be a thing. Now then, do I Ancient of War? No. I could do actually. Ancient of War is as good here as it ever is, I think. I do have 2 of them, which gives me a 19.37% chance of drawing it on my next card draw. I don't know. It's probably a lot less than that. It's definitely a lot less than that. That guy is getting some really annoying value, though. This is a shame. That passes for thought in this house. Ancient of Law? I mean, yeah, and I think I do still draw a card off that. Double Innovate? I could double Innovate into Harrison or something, but there doesn't seem to be a huge amount of point. Oh, you know, I'm not going to get value out of the Harrison anyway. Might as well get as much stuff out on the board as possible right now. Cthulhu decks strike me as being largely board control oriented. And my perception of that is basically that Cthulhu is such a huge tempo swing that tempo must be important to a Cthulhu deck. Which may be the wrong way of looking at it, but I feel like if you can get board control and then bring out Cthulhu, your enemy is going to run into some problems. Whereas if your enemy has board control and you bring out Cthulhu, yeah, it's going to kill a couple of minions, but ultimately it's not going to have been worth the build-up. So I think it probably turns out to be really important to get ball control here. No, I just play Ysera. Because that gives him a big threat that's going to be difficult for him to wear down. He's already used a Naturalize. So it's unlikely he's going to be able to deal with it by way of hard removal. I could be wrong.
Symphony of terror begin.
Okay. So I can kill that dude now. He must have got 7 or 8 buffs on the Cthulhu there, so that's not great for me. I did put a BGH in this deck. Obviously I want to save it. I mean, I don't have it anyway, but if I did have it, I wouldn't play it on this. I would want to save it. Do I dream it? It's a big tempo swing for me. Does buff his Cthulhu more? Is that important? I mean, yes, but needs must, I think. So I'll draw 3 cards. I'm kind of just hoping to draw BGH right now. Fuck you. Because I'm very aware that if Cthulhu comes out on turn 10, which is fairly likely, honestly, it could just kill me. I assume you can't silence the buffs off Cthulhu once it's out. Which would still make it a 6/6, which is pretty huge. This is... This is the game where I get destroyed by Cthulhu, isn't it? You know? Do I? I like it. But I think I have to swipe. I think I have to swipe. Could I have... No, I was thinking, could I have Keepered of the Grove? Could I have Keepered of the Groved it? To wear it down, but I would have had to Hero Power it as well. Actually terrified. Right. That should be enough. To protect me against this, like, 25 health Cthulhu or whatever it is. 23.
Rise against you. Spectacular.
Yeah, there it is. I think that's lethal. Yeah, there it is. GG. This is the game where I get wrecked by Cthulhu. I shouldn't underestimate it again. But I will. Man, if we just lose twice in a row... We'll play one more game. If it doesn't work out... yeah. If it doesn't work out... we will go back into the deck creator and see what we can do. I still feel like Cthulhu is kind of... I mean... kind of difficult to use well. Because your deck has to be... It has to have enough Cthulhu synergy and be good enough at just surviving in general to be worth it. I think Nefarian is probably not going to make the cut. I think Majordomo Executus is probably not going to make the cut, unfortunately, although they are both fun cards. They just don't seem to be straight up good enough. I could be wrong. The Majordomo in particular, I think I used it perfectly before. The only time I've used it, I think, was pretty much how it's intended to be used. I want Innovate. Yeah! Yeah, I think that's pretty much how it's intended to be used. To kind of save your life and maybe swing tempo a little bit back in your favour, but... yeah. Maybe it's just not good enough. I want it to be good enough, I do. So is this Zoo? Is Zoo a thing? Tune in at 8 to find out. It's 25 past 3. Is it not? It's 8 o'clock somewhere. In Eastern Europe, perhaps? There's not a lot I can do here. I could Mark of the Wild. I will, just to use the mana effectively, which is a big deal for Druids. It's a big deal for everyone, I suppose, but Druids in particular really, really benefit from playing on curve. Take it, bitch. Sorry, mate. We've seen this card once before in this playthrough, or not this playthrough, but this series, and it was a momentous occasion. I mean, I don't understand why he played that. I'm going to kill it the probably slightly more intelligent way, rather than spend my 5-4 on it. I'd rather take 7 to the face right now. 7 damage from 32 down to 25 is not a big deal. Or 6 from 31 to 25, really. That doesn't have to be a problem. Next turn, I mean, what can I say about this hand? I play Druid of the Claw.
So many possibilities.
Right. Is he looking for anything in particular? Or has he just got a really bad hand? I hope he's just got a really bad hand. That was terrible. From what seems to be a fairly aggressive deck. Okay, so I play Druid of the Claw. This is going well. Because he hasn't done anything this game. Top 50%. My best current rank is Wild, but I think Standard is probably going to be where it's at. Come on. Wow. That is not what you want to do in that... Well, maybe it is what you want to do in his situation. I don't know what his situation is. But it's not a... If that's what you want to do in that situation, then that's a situation you don't want to be in, man. So next turn I really have nothing. I could Wrath for 1 perhaps and try and draw something. If you play something I can Wrath for 1.
I wonder.
Play like a 6/6 or something.
We're gonna be rich.
Oh, it's a Reno deck, of course. I've seen these before. Oh. Well, fine. Okay. I thought this game might go a little bit longer when he brought Reno out, but I don't think you can half-ass a Reno deck. Yeah, I have mentioned that I played for, you know, maybe an afternoon back when the not the Grand Tournament, the other one. Yeah, no, the one I mean, the one Reno came in, and I saw Reno decks. There was a lot of hype about Reno on the internet and on Reddit and even on like the Hearthstone page on Facebook and stuff like that. And everyone was like, it's so shit, it's really, really bad. No, it's going to be amazing, it's going to be the best card ever, everyone's going to be running it. And no one could really decide for a while, but I saw a couple of those decks and turns out they are actually very powerful. But only if you do them well, I think. I don't think you can half-ass it and have like 2 or 3 2-ofs in your deck. So I've got to concentrate here. I don't want Druid of the Saber, I'm going all in on Mirekeeper. Yeah, fuck it, turn 1 Mirekeeper. So yeah, I think if you're going to run Reno, you've got to run Reno. You've got to build the deck completely around it. Yeah, damn, I'm having second thoughts now. I'll play it to gain the mana crystal, certainly. Oh, no, not you, not you. Alright. Next turn I could maybe Wild Growth. I mean, it's a no-brainer right now, but depending on what I draw. I love it when people hover over my cards for ages, because it shows they probably aren't very familiar with them. And I do it too, to other cards that people play, and I'm not familiar with them. This is Control Warrior. Well, it must be Control Warrior to an extent, right? Maybe it's a new modern iteration of Control Warrior that I'm not familiar with, but Control Warrior has always been pretty much the same. Yeah. Which means I keep hold of Harrison Jones, because it could get some serious value. Maya Keeper. I'm going to gain an empty mana crystal. I think I need to try and swamp him a little bit. It's going to be a tough matchup, because Control Warrior is... it is significantly slower than Ramp Druid, so you need to really make use of the ramp. Alright then. What is this, please? That 3/4 Taunt Beast for 3, which is pretty solid, I think. But... not quite as solid as Ancient of War. Motherfucker. I mean, hang on, I'm not seeing things. That's a warrior card, yeah. It's good enough to be a class card, certainly. I just don't know when you want to use it, really. Execute? Alright. Fine. So here I have to nourish. No two ways about it. Hopefully I draw something good. That's what I was worried about. If I Wrath it, is it better to Wrath that? Yeah, it's better to Wrath that, certainly. Remember, I'm playing the aggro role here, however uncomfortable it might be for me. I've kind of got to overrun him, because I'm certainly not going to win the long game. Alrighty then. Kor'kron Elite is sometimes seen in Control Warrior. It used to be a staple of Control Warrior and fell out of favour quite quickly. It's easy to see why. I don't know if this is Control Warrior. I don't think it knows what it is, to be honest. Fierce Monkey is a bit of a weird inclusion in almost any deck, I would say. Alright. I really thought it was going to my face then. Do I Harrison that? I've got to Harrison the Gorehowl. It's too good not to Harrison.
That belongs in a museum.
Oh, nice draw.
Where shall I start?
This deck, or not this deck, but this board is beautiful. I've got the 4 mana 10 damage reach there as well. As well as like Swipe and my hero power, I guess. Or Swipe Mark of the Wild. That looks like a great warrior card. That's like 1,000,000 times better than Fierce Monkey and Control Warrior. So, in the interest of overrunning him, I have got 5, 9, 13, 23, 27, 28. No, 29. Ah, shit. Got 29. You fuckers. Not you guys, of course. No, not you guys. Alright. This should not... Oh, shit, I had Innovate. Less said about that, the better. Means I could have innovated out, double swipe, double Ysera Awakens for another 18 damage. Could have... I had lethal, basically. And this is why I'm rank 18. If I lose this, I'm going to be so salty, man. I mean, I'm already pretty salty just in general, but the salt's going to be fucking real. So, I mean, I have, like, 18 damage of reach right now. Fuck, man. Plus my board, obviously. Which is 13. Got 31. Is he being a dick and conceding? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe he's just gone AFK, maybe he's been called away, maybe there's someone at the door, maybe he got an important phone call. But either way, I win. It's very tempting to just let the clock run down now, but I'm not that much of an asshole. I used to be. I've done it. GG. And we're back into rank 17. Another win, another chain of 3 wins. What are my quests right now? Hunter or Mage, Paladin or Warrior? I will save those, maybe do them in an arena tomorrow. Well, 2 arenas, or arena constructed, or maybe just do one of them. We'll have to wait and see, guys. You'll have to wait and see. I did consider going in and changing my deck around, but honestly I think it's doing alright right now. Got off to a bit of a shaky start. I'm still not quite sure about Druid of the Saber, but 3-2 stealth is very solid. Keep a Wrath? I don't want to keep a Wrath. The thing is, 3-2 stealth will be fantastic in a lot of decks, but I'm not sure this is one of them. Because the early game should really be devoted to ramp, if possible, and you should probably be mulliganing for pretty much anything but ramp. Or mulliganing for only ramp, I suppose.
Greetings.
What up?
My greetings.
Another night on the prowl.
It's obviously it's worked out here, but I don't know if it's solid enough. We shall see. I think it's certainly good enough to keep for now. I don't think it's ridiculously bad or anything. And I will hit him. Yeah, I will hit him. I don't think it was wrong to hit him. I don't think it would have been wrong to keep him in stealth either. I don't have anything to play next turn, so maybe it would have been okay to keep it in stealth. But it turns out he's not doing anything either by the looks of it. Great. Yeah, still don't have anything to play. Obviously I'm not going to swipe his face, even if I am rank 17. The next turn we've got Druid of the Claw. Or maybe Maya Keeper. I think I would probably play Maya Keeper instead if I draw it. Druid of the Claw is fantastic though. Ah, Forbidden Shaping. What are you? Paladin card. Battlecry. So that means attacking health for 3, 3, 4 for 4. Better luck next time, mate. Better luck next time. Tempting to charge it in. Not that tempting though. You can't play Valen's Chosen. It's important to remember that. It's important for me to remember that because I won't otherwise. Sorry, I was trying to fix my mic stand on the fly there. It's probably not the best idea. That's a really interesting card. I've seen it around. I mean, dealing 3 damage to all minions, be careful what you wish for, man. That's kind of ideal for me, really. Obviously, I'm probably not going to get much value out of that, the Battlecry there, but I pretty much just played it to have something out on the board. If that's Excavated Evil. I mean, what's he got? He could have anything. He couldn't have a weapon, so I could play Harrison, but it just dies. No, because I'm going to Wrath anyway. So I do play Harrison. Okay. So now he's got 10 cards. If this is a kind of card engine priest, then he can't really do much. That obviously would be ideal for me. Okay. Okay, circle? Oh, flash heal, okay. This does seem like a traditional control priest, which I'm quite happy to face, to be honest. What do I do next turn? I don't want to play Majordomo Executus. It'll deal 22 damage to me, maybe 25 in fact. So it's going to be Ancient of Lore, isn't it? Ancient of Lore. Wild Growth, literally the worst card I could have drawn there. It's all hero power.
For the wild.
I was considering playing another Dionysus Aspirant, but you don't really play filler cards if you haven't used your hero power, you know, maybe 8 times in 10. Next turn I've got Aviana, Majordomo Executus. Oh, I mean, sure. It's looking quite powerful. Oh, okay, that's fine. I'm happy for him to have that. You can keep that, mate. Sorry, I've gone full Cornish this video. Start doing that accent, you can't stop. Right. Do I swipe Keeper? I think swipe Keeper is honestly fine. I think it's a little bit on the weak side, but I do think it's the strongest play I've got this turn. But who knows? We shall see.
I have no time for games.
Alright then. Right, so I've got to Wrath that. No two ways about it. It turns this turn into quite a weak one for me. But I think it's probably still the best shout. Oh, I could have cycled. What am I doing? What am I doing? Never mind. Never mind. That's fine, I suppose. Silly little mistakes like that really add up, though. Even though I think I'm probably going to win this game. What do you got? Powered shield? No, nothing. Alright. Okay, so I'm not going to play Majordomo, of course. That would be a problem. Just because it would destroy my health, that would probably lose me the game. Shadow of Death? Ah, okay, I'm for it, actually. Alrighty then. It's an odd day that you see Doomsayer in Priest. It's normally just Freeze Mage, right? What could I draw that I would play? Another Wrath, maybe? I think I probably would Wrath it. No, Ancient of War, well, I can't play that, obviously. That's fine, so it's basically like 2-mana Assassinate, almost. 2-mana Assassinate, take 4 damage to your face. At that point, you've got to just start kind of looking at the card of what it is, rather than trying to compare it to other things, which it bears a tangential relationship with. I think. Could be wrong, I'm no expert. No, really. I'm top 45%, mate. That's an expert in my book. Okay, so I've got the double innovate. That's a combo. Yeah. Feeling okay about this. So he's used one Shadow Word Death?
I dream.
Oh, will you go fuck yourself? Please. That's a problem. Huh, okay. I mean, I need to get rid of that. But I can't get rid of that. No, Exercise Evil is 5 mana. Shit. Sorry, I'm aware my commentary's a little bit lackluster, but fuck. I go for face. I go for face and I cease to give a fuck about anything. It's quite tempting to innovate at the hero power. In fact, I don't have much choice. Oh shit. It's a Deathrattle! Why am I still allowed to play this game? Why? It's a Deathrattle! Alright then. Yeah, alright, there we go. No problem. Also, it turns out I was right, it is Executors. Small comfort. Oh my fucking life. Fine. Okay. You know, I think I'm still favoured. Depending on this turn, of course. Oh.
Well played.
Well played. Alright. Well, I'm gonna end this video on a high note, I think. And that high note is what just happened. I didn't say it was a particularly important high note. Alright. So we're back to rank 17, 0 stars. I need to go and have a serious think about my thoughts, feelings, and place in this world and community. And I will see you guys on the next episode. Thank you very much for watching.